Hey, it's Rachel Maximus, and today I'm checking out the animated Transformers series Combiner Wars, made by Machinima. Hey, get ready. This is gonna be a good one.
Originus Maximus reviews.
Okay, this is one I've been wanting to do for a while. I know Transformers Combiner Wars been out for a few years now, but hey, I'm going to do something new and go ahead and do my review of this series because I actually like these series. All right, going to this and everything. This was a web series produced by Machinima and also in partnership with Tsuneko Productions, and they was streamed through Go90, which was an app, and it actually premiered in August 2016. Now, before I do go any further, I gotta say that there are spoilers, so if you don't want to hear about anything about the series, go ahead and stop the video now and go check out the series. Now, this was a mix between G1 and the IDW comics. So, going into this, I was kind of confused about certain things and everything. I was hoping that this was a G1 based cartoon, but as things went along and everything, I actually found out that it really wasn't, even though I was kind of hoping it was. But the thing is, it starts out, you got the combiners that pretty much rose up, and there's a big war between them. And you got Windblade, who actually goes to try to stop some of the combiners from fighting, but her friend Maxima gets killed, and that sends her in a rage, and she wants to go destroy all combiners. And that's when she actually goes to Cybertron and she runs into Optimus Prime. She does battle with Optimus Prime the whole time. She does battle with him. He tries to convince her to go ahead and seek things a different way. She convinces Optimus Prime to go with her, and they go seek Megatron for help. And at first, you don't think that Megatron and Optimus are going to work together, but eventually they do. They put aside their differences, and they actually work together. Now, you got to understand that in this series, pretty much the Autobot and Decepticon war is over. Going into this and everything, I didn't realize, like I said, what was going on and everything. But as you'll see, if you watch the series, you'll find out these things. Now, in this series on Cybertron, they have a cancel, and in that cancel, you have Hot Rod, the Mistress of Flame, and you also have Starscream. Now, going into this, I'm actually digging it because they're actually showing Starscream as a good character. He's changed his ways and everything. He's joined with Hot Rod, and they're all together. But now you have Optimus Prime and Megatron and Windblade pretty much going challenge them because they have the Enigma combination, and the Enigma combination, they think they're going to use it for something wrong, and so they want to get it out their hands. And in this series, Megatron and Optimus Prime are not the leaders at all. Optimus has been banished, Megatron's been banished, so these two are no longer the leaders. When Devastator finally appears in the series, Devastator actually seems real awesome. I ain't gonna lie to you about it. I did like Devastator's appearance in this series, and he seemed more hulking, actually, more so than I think he's going to be in some of these other series and everything. But the thing is, I like the way he is in this series, and the fact that he actually challenges Megatron in this, I love that part. A new combiner is introduced, and her name is Victorion. That's right, it's a female combiner. And she's pretty much the embodiment of all good, and she was actually made by the Enigma of combination. And so actually seeing this whole series progress, and you actually see Starscream get to the point and everything where he's acting like he's trying to help, then you actually find out that Starscream's up to his same old tricks. Even though the story constantly had me questioning things about why is this happening, and where did this come from, and how did all this come to be? Because there really wasn't much that I knew about the whole IDW comics, but after watching this series and everything, I went to check out some of the comic books. The thing is, what you need to do is you need to go check it out. You have Starscream. He eventually gets the power of the Enigma combination, and he tries to take control of some of these other combiners. Some of the lines in this series are funny. I mean, I really enjoyed it. I mean, sometimes you got Starscream and Megatron going at it, and other times you got things like Megatron picking with Optimus Prime, things like that, really brought back that whole G1 feeling. To me, anyway. I mean, this is my personal opinion. I know some people really wasn't in it as much. I remember reading some of the comments and everything on the Go90 page and everything, and some people liked it, some people didn't. For the most part on there, a lot of people did like it. Now, the thing is, these episodes were only about like 5 minutes or something, I mean, so they were short. And it always left me yearning for more. I love the idea of new characters like Windblade and Victorion and things like that, really have me intrigued with the whole series. In this series, Windblade is what's called a city speaker. And what that means is that she can communicate with the large Titan-sized Transformers like Metroplex. As far as the voice actors, you had John Bailey, he was playing Optimus Prime. You had Abby Trotz, he was playing Windblade. And you had Frank Todaro, he was playing Starscream, and Ben Porosky, he was also playing Rodimus Prime. So these wasn't actors that you would normally hear as far as on like the original G1 series or something like that, or even the movie. So these are new people, and from what I understand, there was just more cheaper actors and everything. So now I'm not going to ruin everything. I ain't going to tell everything that happens within the story, but I did like this. Like I said, the main thing with this and everything, I thought that the episodes were kind of short, and I was confused as far as what was going on. Is this G1? Yada yada yada. I know in the comments, people were saying, this is definitely not G1. So I mean, I had to learn, what was going on within this whole thing. So it did have me confused for a while, but I did get the idea what was going on. Now, at one point, Optimus Prime uses Megatron to actually shoot Starscream, and I thought that was real good because Megatron actually did transform into a gun. He also transformed into a tank too, but that was real cool to see them actually teaming up together. And I like the whole idea of the Autobots and Decepticons actually working together for something beyond fighting each other over every little thing. Now in this series, everything ends, and they save the day and all that good stuff and everything. But one thing I did like, is they actually set it up and everything for the next series. And the next series within this, is Titan's Return. So I mean, in that and everything, you got that much more going on and everything. And I love that series. I'll give you my review on that later on and everything. But I just wanted to go ahead and put this out. So this is Red Twist Maximus, and I'm out. And I hope you enjoyed my review of Combiner Wars.